Welcome to the Geek Swarm. I'm Michael.
I'm Fee.
And on this YouTube video, we are doing our first impressions of one-time playthrough of Forbidden Sky.
Yes, we played it exactly one time so far.
Yeah, and these videos that we're going to be releasing, we're planning on doing it for other games too, playing them once and giving our first impressions of it, what we liked, what we didn't like, before we delve into the game.
Yeah.
And play more times.
Yeah. Just like the first time playing, say, hey, do we like it so far, or do we want to play some more?
All right, so let's kind of get into it, I guess. As far as the first time, it took a little bit longer to learn some of the stuff than some of the other Forbidden games.
Yeah, because we had like these tiles right here that we're showing, and that you want to show them. So you start off with an empty slat with just this.
Yeah, you start out with your little base tile, and then you kind of have to build off of that. So we were trying to make sure that the rules were still good as far as what you can and can't do as far as tiling. So you have that on top of everything else, and where you can place your little capacitors at. And then you also have to keep track of...
Yeah, these are shifted off a little bit.
When the wind blows.
That's what this little thing for.
Yeah, the wind will blow in different directions when certain cards come up.
This one?
Yeah.
That's why I have one of these out there.
Yeah.
The high winds.
So when the high winds happen, depending on how the direction is, everybody has to move in that direction. And depending on what's on the other tile, you're either going to take damage because you can't move, or something else is going to happen, or nothing will happen. You just move over and you're fine. And then you have your lightning strikes that we had to keep track of, depending on this card right here. When this gets pulled up, depending on what tile you're on, lightning will hit all the little towers and on your path. And if you're on any tile that has that, you're going to take damage, which is also something different in this version of the game than some of the other, like Forbidden Island.
Yeah.
You didn't really keep track of your health or anything. But this one, you have, like what Fee was showing, little hearts here for your health, and you have to keep track of your rope, which is from the wind.
Wind getting blown you off.
So when you blow it gets tight and it gets less and less strong.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be on a little platform just trying to connect like electricity to start the rocket up. Try to escape from this collapsing world, right? That's what I think it is, collapsing world.
Yeah, so when we started it out and we started kind of learning what you can do with the tiles, what you can't do, how you lay it, and how the wind works and how the lightning strike works, and some of the different abilities, because in the beginning we were getting roles like you have the medic, the navigator,
the knotsman.
Yeah, the knotsman, the electrician. We're like, well, we don't know what's good. We just kind of went off of what we've had for like Forbidden Island. So we just randomly did roles. And then as we started playing, then you could kind of see really what those roles were good at and which ones we were glad to have.
Yeah. So
like the medic and knotsman.
Yeah, so basically if you played, was it Forbidden Island before?
Yes.
Then you should have, you're used to like every turn you do something, which is what, it listens back here, what all the options you do. And then the event happens, which are those cards.
Yes.
You flip over that cards, you have possibility of a bunch of things happening up there. Lightning strikes, high winds, and you flip over as many cards as determined by this.
Yeah, so when that ramps up, you draw more. Depending on what number it is, you're going to draw more cards from. Which I do like that on the back of the cards, it has the order of play on everybody's roll, so that no one's looking or guessing, okay, what can I do? Everything is on the back, which is nice. The artwork on the cards are really cool.
Yeah, these are equipment cards that you can go through. Like one of these gear spots right here, you put a tile, one of the gears. Like that one? Mm-hmm. You can see this one out here.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, there's one. This one.
Yeah, like here's a little gear. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but
yeah, you can pick out these little cards that help you. Like this one's a shield, strike shield, so you don't get blasted.
Yes, which came in handy a bunch.
Yeah, our first time we did. This is not what we did because we weren't as successful.
No, our map kind of grew out to one side and then eventually kind of came back.
Yeah, and we didn't even get the wires up there yet. We were just
at
a certain point we got blasted by the lightning.
Yes, when it started in the beginning, we were like, okay. we took some damage.
Yeah, we're not bad.
We took some rope damage too. So we had the knotsman, we had the electrician,
and the medic.
Or I don't know if we had the electrician.
No.
We had the knotsman and the medic for sure.
Yeah.
So I was healing, and Josh
was
also played, and he was kind of fixing everybody's rope.
Yeah, we did 4-player.
So we did okay. We were holding in there. We were like, okay, we got this. We're almost done. We just need to do a few more things. We'll complete the circuit, make the rocket go off, and we're out of here. And then the game ramped up because we were just drawing the bad cards, and the scale went up. And after that,
we're just getting hit and say, "Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm dying."
It got real tense towards the end because we were low on health,
low on rope.
If we just I took 1 damage, that was it. I was going to be out. So I'm like, if a lightning strike hits or this, I'm done. And if one person gets eliminated,
the game over.
You're done.
Yeah,
it's an all-win type game.
So it's a cooperative. Cooperative
gameplay.
So
and we had the strike shield, which saved me from it, and then the wind just hit everybody's rope, and we just couldn't do anything.
Yeah. But it's a fun game. We enjoyed it. Our first impression, I really liked it.
Yes, we wanted to play it again to see if we could actually beat it. It does have different difficulties because when you first start out, you have to have your circuit has to be touching so much little capacitors.
Right there.
Yeah, it tells you right here, like normal, you have to have your base, you have to have 2 big capacitors, which is like this size here. You have to have 3 small capacitors, and you have to hit so many towers.
Yeah.
If your circuit has that and you can go off and everybody's good, you win. And it goes up depending on what kind of level, like legendary.
Man,
you have all this you have to do. Yeah. So we just played on the novice.
We played normal.
Oh yeah, we did play normal.
You skipped. You said, "Hey, I think we can handle this in normal." We played the other one before.
Well, why start at novice? We started right at normal. We wanted to see what the game was like,
and we got zapped to death.
Yes, there was a lot of stuff in here which Josh was like, he was kind of intimidated by it because there was so much stuff, and he was like, "There's a lot to keep track of." But once we went a few rounds, it really wasn't that bad, and everybody started figuring out what they couldn't do, how to place the tiles. We started talking as a group. Hey, why don't we do here? Let's get the circuit going over here. We need the platform.
Yeah.
I'll heal you. We'll do this. It started picking up, and the game started kind of moving.
Yeah. So basically, you ready for our reviews?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's about the game. Really.
Yeah, for our first time playthrough, I enjoyed it. It was hard. We came really close to making it, which is good and makes me want to play again. Like, we wanted to play again immediately after. So we're like, no, we're giving our first thoughts on it, but we will play again.
Yeah, it was getting late, and so we played it one time, and it was good. We got decent. I think we could have done better, just because we didn't know how to wire all this together. So,
now that we know a little bit more what the roles are, I think our next playthrough is going to be better. Just off of the first impression, though, I do like this game better than the Forbidden Island in the game series. I have not played Forbidden Desert, so I can't say as far as that goes. But for the Forbidden series, Forbidden Sky is definitely my favorite, and that's just off of 1 playthrough so far.
Yeah, it's just I think I really liked it too, just because the added difficulty of having to do the wire as well as placing tiles. So I like that added difficulty. Is kind of fun, and when we connect it correctly, you want to show them what happened?
Yeah, let's see this here. Hopefully this will go off. Yes, the rocket works.
Yes, that's what happens when you connect it correctly.
Which we didn't hear this.
Yeah, we didn't hear it, but we knew. So that's our first take.
Yeah, that was our first impressions after a playthrough of Forbidden Sky. So we hope you enjoy it. We plan on doing more videos like this in the future. So if this is something that you're interested in, hit the like button,
subscribe,
comment that you like, and maybe comment on some games that you would like to see us do a play through and do a first impression of.
Yeah, subscribe too.
Yeah, subscribe to it, hit the bell so you get the notification of all our new videos. I'm Michael,
I'm Fee.
and thank you for watching.
Peace.